Your energy is like, it's like clothing. You know what I mean? The energy is like clothing. You putting it on. Your vibe is in your body language, is in your speech. You're basically wearing it like a garment. Now you get what's natural in any common interaction, social interaction, even if it be nonverbal. You'll get this time where, you know, you're quote unquote sizing one another up. There's this sizing up that takes place. You can always tell, and not that this is a good thing, but you can always tell who the bigger person is. You don't always want to, for lack of better terminology, size someone up to assess that, but you can't help observing what you observe and coming to conclusions. So typically it's the person who's smaller who chooses to enlarge oneself in the sizing up process. The one who's large just simply is. They don't really change. They plus or minus. They just sort of go with the flow. They may even blend if necessary, just to mute their colors. The bigger person in the sizing up process. Notice how you're sizing someone up, like in the department store. You're trying to give them something to grow in. You want to give them a margin that they still have to achieve just by meeting you. On a subconscious level, this takes place. Instead of embracing that person as fully complete already, it's the purpose of you interacting with this individual, if it be permanent or long term, for you to find out, however it naturally flows in the conversation, for you to find out that they're perfect and to find out how the layers of perfection play out in this person, instead of sizing them up. To size a person up is to go up in the size. They say, hey, you're too big for your britches. That's a term that was used as a form of slogan, and it still does get used, I guess, at times. But it's basically to bring somebody off of a pedestal. It's like a dig at somebody's ego, or to comment on someone being too prideful, too vain, too arrogant. So they get sized up. So a person has to fit into something. This proverbial garment of authentic behavioral perfection is whatever this garment is, and you get sized up or sized down according to it. Whatever it is. And the interesting thing is, whatever this perfect garment is going to be at least two different things. For an introvert and extrovert, those are going to be two different designs at least. And then when you start adding all the nuances of just human behavior and mood and tone and dominant mood and environment, influences, now you got exactly what you really do have in clothing. Many different kinds. Super T Sigma, Sigma programming. Stay illuminated, people. Peace.